Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got back from the theaters after seeing Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I cannot believe I finally saw this movie. I've been anticipating this for so long. This is a 2022 film that was directed by Sam Raimi, and wow. I'm not going to get into the plot. I'm not going to get into really anything. Plot wise, specific wise, I want this to be as spoiler free as possible. But I did see this in IMAX and I did see this in 3D. Holy crap, when was the last time I saw a 3D movie? I didn't even know it was 3D until I got there and they gave me glasses and I said, okay, shit, I guess we're going for it. And wow, what an experience. The visual effects, the CGI, the action, the action that only Marvel knows how to bring. That and the IMAX 3D, it's I'm not going to condemn anyone who is nervous about being in a packed theater like mine was, very packed, because of everything going on in the world. I don't blame you if you want to wait or if you're being cautious, but I will say this. If you do go to a theater, if you do see this on the big screen, that's the way to see it. That was incredible. This movie was great. It was. And this is funny because this might be the MCU's most inaccessible movie that they've made so far. And that's saying a lot. They've made movies like Infinity War and like they've gone hard with certain films, Guardians of the Galaxy. They're not afraid to go out there and to go trippy but this, I feel like they said F it. You know, Marvel, Sam Raimi, Kevin Feige, whoever made the choices to hit these ideas. You know, these are things that come from the comic book, sure, and the cartoons that I grew up on. And yes, they have set certain stuff up with the multiverse, with their Disney Plus shows, and Spider-Man No Way Home was really all about that. But wow! This movie jumps right into it right from the very beginning. They're just like, hey, this is what's going on. Are you ready? Are you ready for the ride? And it doesn't slow down. It just is nonstop action or just something crazy happening or them throwing stuff at you to where if you're lost, I understand. If you're somebody who's more of a casual Marvel fan and you're just like, what in the blue hell is going on? If you're confused, if you don't like this movie because you thought it was too overwhelming or too much, I understand. I will not fight you. I will not say you're wrong for your opinions. But for me, for what I was hoping to get from this film, from what I wanted this movie to do, it exceeded my expectations. I did not expect them to go as hard as they did. Let's talk about these actors. That's probably, I feel safe talking about that. Benedict Cumberbatch plays Doctor Strange, of course, and it's funny that this is his first sequel to his movie, which his movie was in 2016. It's been so long since he's gotten his own film, but we have seen Doctor Strange, the character, in so many other movies, so many other properties, and so we feel lived in with him as a character. We feel like we know this character very well at this point, and he's great. You know, it goes without saying, but I also feel like for anybody who didn't like Doctor Strange early on because he was too cocky or too arrogant or they just didn't find things about him relatable and likable, I think this movie does a much better job of making him more relatable, making him more heroic, making him more selfless than maybe we've seen him before. And so I think that's good for the character, the growth and the arc that he goes through. Benedict Wong as Wong was great, of course, and there's so many actors that are coming back that I appreciated seeing a lot and seeing certain things be picked up from maybe the first Doctor Strange or just any type of surprise cameos that I will not talk about, but I'm sure if you saw the trailers, you kind of already have an idea of what's in store. I will guarantee you that you don't know everything, that there are definitely still some surprises to be had here. There is a reason why Marvel was not afraid to have certain voices in the trailer, because they knew they had even more stuff to throw at you. Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda, Scarlet Witch. I loved her in this movie as far as her performance and as far as just being a character that I enjoyed seeing on screen in the other movies, and I liked where she went in those other movies. But after WandaVision, I feel so much more connected to her character that picking up with her after that show and carrying over to this movie hit on a different level. And I feel so much more connected to her because of all of that. So I was invested. There was a lot of things in here that I was invested by. Now, with everything going on, this movie's only 2 hours long. And for some people, that might sound long, but for superhero movies, that's 2 hours. And on the way back home, I saw an article that said that this movie was originally, Sam Raimi said, this movie was going to be 2.5 hours at first. And as good as the movie is at 2 hours, you can sort of tell pacing wise or just how much stuff is coming at you. I would love to see the 2.5 hour version. I don't know if that will come out on Blu-ray, or maybe we'll never see it again. Maybe it's only in deleted scenes, but I'm so curious to see what more they had there, what other stuff maybe would have been fleshed out or would have been really dived into. But as this stands right now, the movie that we got, the movie that I saw, I had a blast. I did. I am so happy that Marvel is as confident as they are in the product that they have, in the stories and the characters that they have. America Chavez, I didn't mention her. This is a brand new character that, sure, we might not know a whole lot about, but I liked the actress, I liked the character, and I can't wait to see more of a lot of things going forward. Stay in the after credits, please. I'm going to give this a full price. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? I will be doing a spoiler review, so stay tuned for that. I can't wait to get into it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.